Welcome back to Twice Half That. I'm Anthony.
And I'm Jiminy Glick. He
Fucking
should come
Martin
back.
Short.
Yeah, he should come back with that show. It was great.
Was he like a talk show host or something like
Yeah,
that?
he was parodying. Yeah. A bunch of people.
And in case those of you who do not watch on YouTube and actually just listen haven't noticed, there wasn't an episode last week because it decided to stop recording the audio. All we have is the camera for YouTube. So
Go to YouTube
go to YouTube.
to consume whatever we spoke about fucking
I
last
don't
week. 'Cause
remember
I don't
what we
remember.
talked about.
It was something about
I think
something or other.
I don't know.
I remember words were spoken, but who spoke them, I do not know.
But yeah.
Did Martin Short retire?
No, him and Steve Martin have that show on Hulu.
Oh yeah, with
Selena Gomez.
Yeah, she's better cute. She's better cute.
Justin Bieber's ex.
Yeah, damn, that motherfucker has been going through it, dude. Like Lyme disease and.
Is it like where the fuck you
14
getting all this
different?
shit? Like,
well, no, if you get Lyme disease, you're fucked.
no, I know that's what I'm saying. Like, where the fuck did you get like? Were you just out hiking butt ass naked?
No, there's an uptick in them motherfuckers
Yeah.
everywhere, which kind of sucks because they are nasty little bastards. You know, you got to be careful when you take them off and out
Yeah.
of you because you can get
The head sticks.
yeah, and that's not fun. You got to burn them. You got to burn them off, which has got to sound cool. Gotta hurt when it pulls out too.
Yeah.
Like a fucking rabbit. Hey, man. Like, when you first hear that, you're legit like, hey, man, separate them little motherfuckers. What's he doing to her? hey, bro. Be cool. It's like, nah, their penis got a barb at the end. Like, hey, man.
It's like, was it ducks that have like coils? Their dick is like a
Yeah.
coil.
Pigs, too. Right?
No, I think you're thinking of their tail. I have no idea. I've never seen a pig's dick that I know
Neither
of.
have I. It's from other shit. Oh, God. But, yeah, I was told that rabbit thing, and I was like, dude, that's cold-blooded. Don't cats have the same thing?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do.
No wonder them broads be like...
Not to mention that rape in the animal world is quite rampant.
Yeah,
They make politicians look tame.
they really do. They make Bill Cosby look tame. No, I shouldn't say that. Bill tended to drug his prey. He was a lot more like a... God,
Jesus.
that's so disappointing, man.
Yeah. Especially when you grow up like where he was at his peak of the Cosby Show when we were like youth. And that's what we
yeah,
grew
when we
up
were
with.
born. When we were
Yeah.
born, the Cosby Show was still pretty, high up in the numbers. If not syndicated, it was
On the
still
verge of,
purling,
yeah.
purling. He's still purling louder than me. Still pulling a lot of fucking good numbers on the Nielsen ratings.
It's at least 15 times a show we have shit like that happen.
And yeah,
I'm lowballing.
I can't Spotify. And they did pretty good. I remember watching them, on Nick at Night.
Yeah.
And
Well,
a bunch
that was
of other shit.
when that was on Nick at Night was a little bit later though. That was more like high school ish when they started
Was
bringing
it?
like George Lopez and shit on the Nick at Night.
Well, George Lopez is fucking like 20 years after
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
the
Like,
Cosby Show.
like when we were kids, Cosby Show, fucking Nick at Night was more Bewitched, I Dream of Jeannie, I Love Lucy,
Yeah.
Happy Days, like.
Oh, jeez, why am I forgetting it?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez, oh, crap. What's his name? What's the guy's name?
Bob Newhart Show.
Yeah, oh yeah, Bob Newhart was good. The other one, with fucking Jesus Christ, what's his name?
Jesus Christ.
Fucking Dick Sargent.
Oh,
Sergeant York.
yeah,
No,
Bewitched.
that's Bewitched. No, the other one. Dick Van Dyke.
Oh yeah, Dick Van Dyke, where he trips over the fucking ottoman.
Yeah, Dick Van Dyke show. That was Dick Van Dyke is an awesome motherfucking dude.
Dude, he was hilarious his whole career.
Even now, he's still alive.
Yeah.
Which is, I think he even did a little cameo in Sherry Bobbins. Hey, Disney, make new shit. Don't buy other people's IP, and then
Or don't just keep
Fuck it up.
remaking.
just fuck it up. Like, I don't want to see The Little Mermaid, but oh, we'll make her black, so black people come into the theater. That feels very, very here goes a piece of garbage. There goes your diversity.
And
That's what that shit feels like.
I've said it numerous
And
times.
you're gonna do it with Halle Berry? Like, last time I checked, first off, the Fable has her around like fucking 13 or 14.
No, Halle Berry isn't Ariel.
Who's Ariel?
Damn.
I thought Halle Berry was
No.
fucking Ariel. Then why are people pissed off about? All I see is
People
Ariel
are pissed
Black
off
and
because
Halle
they're
Berry.
fucking pissed off.
I don't want her. I don't want a black Ariel. Give me a whole new.
That's
Disney
my
fucking princess.
my biggest
Not just
issue
like,
with
there you
this.
go. There you go. Okay,
Exactly.
Shut up. Shut up. We were diverse. Shut up. And then people like, oh, my daughter, look, she sees representation in a fucking mermaid. What the fuck are you talking about? The closest you have is Gianna, and they made her, instead of it being fantastical, she's just, some fucking cook.
It's the reason you're thinking Halle Berry is her name is Haley Bailey.
Oh. I mean, she does look like a fish person, I will say that. But no, keep it what it is. You can do a whole new Fable. Last time I checked, there's a lot of African fucking countries, a lot of African culture.
No, Africa is a country.
It is. Comprised of
Dude, I've seen so many
54 to 56 other countries inside.
I've seen so many of those videos where, like, people are asking people, like, trivia questions.
Have you seen them ask them about America?
Yes.
That's when you're just like, God damn.
Like, can you name 3 states?
Yeah, and they have trouble. Like, dude.
My favorite is they don't even just throw out the state that they're from.
Yeah, that's the big one. That's the big, like,
You get one gimme, like, off top.
It's where you were born. It's like, come on, dude. Fuck, we're screwed. They've gutted education in this country to the point where
These videos are absolute evidence of it. Like, I enjoy watching them because it's just so cringe. It's like, bro, how are you
that dumb?
like that's not even like, oh, you weren't paying attention in school, were you? Like, no, you were intentionally fucking stupid.
Yeah, you thought it was dumb to pay attention. Oh, you're fucking learning? You're stupid. Like, what? Like, you're a fucking moron. Which I have heard. I don't remember who, but someone did say that.
I'm pretty sure a few people at our high
It
school
was
said
in,
that.
it was in, that dude I didn't get along with, the teacher. What was his name?
Which one?
Whatever. The biology teacher. That dude. It was in his class. They said that. It's like, what the fuck, you
The
idiot?
fuck was his name?
I remember it. I'm just not going to say it on here.
Okay, good, because I don't remember it.
You didn't have them.
That's why I don't remember
yeah,
it.
that's why you don't fucking remember it. Did you even take biology?
Yeah, I took it, was it sophomore year? Junior year? Sophomore year. The dude who had the musical instruments in his fucking...
Oh, Mr. Freeze.
Yeah. He was cool.
Yeah, he was cool.
Fucking let people
played
go in there at
baseball,
lunch.
boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom. Yep, he was cool. He's number one cool guy. But yeah, I forgot what we're talking about. Oh, yeah, crappy movies.
Yeah.
And the other thing, what Lord of the Rings? It's like, dude.
Well, and that's what I was gonna say too. Is we've said it numerous times on here. At least I've said it a few times on here when we've talked about things, and I've said it numerous times in real life, like fucking just in conversation.
No, he hasn't.
Maybe I haven't. Shit. But I have no problem with more representation in these mediums, but stop changing established IPs, like outside of like Green Lantern, because it's the ring that makes the hero.
Yeah.
You could change that, and they have changed in the comic to where there's black test pilot that became Green Lantern. So there are some exceptions, but instead of just changing an established thing to make it a woman or a minority, an underrepresented group of any ilk, whether it's sexual orientation, whatever, here's a fucking novel idea. Just come up with a new one. Create, and in fact, that would be more honoring that, which is goes to show you that that's not what they're trying to do.
No, that's not what they're trying to do. It's a tack on.
It would be more of an honor to have you actually work and create a whole new character, and then either fit that character into an established world. You can do that. You can have a Black Mermaid. It's just not Ariel.
Yeah, do something else.
Don't make it to where, and you really want to go down that road of the more movement-based stuff. She's not sitting there pining over some dude who fucking wants her to change who she is. There you go.
Yeah, have her do something else.
Yeah.
She's on some fucking adventure. She's doing something, I don't know. Just be more creative. Quit being, focus group centered and, we have to hit this, so we're gonna do that. Like Lord of the Rings, it's really irritating because, for many decades, a lot of the dudes that consumed this media, let's be honest, were really fucking nerdy, really geeky, really dweeby, and they got beat up for it.
They caught so much shit for it.
For the most part, they were fucking white dudes. And, Tolkien wrote about what he knew. He grew up
That's the big thing.
Anglo-Saxon fucking
regardless
country.
of who was consuming his product, the writer wrote about what he knew. Or at least, based the world of it on what he knew.
What he knew. And there's literally a whole course you could take at Harvard, Yale, Oxford on his writing. He was an educated man, and is there much representation with, minorities in his novels? No, but that's not what it's about. And, considering he's the father of fantasy, let it, just do it the way it was written.
Well, and he made reference to...
Yes, he just wasn't to the point where he was done exploring, that part of Middle-earth, and then he'd go to the eastern part, which is where you get the more darker-skinned people. Two wizards went there. He started writing a story, didn't like where it was headed, and kept making many revisions and scrapping. Doing it again and scrapping.
Which is pretty normal.
And he didn't like the way it was going. So if you guys wanted to be all inclusive, you could have spoke to the Sun, spoke to the people.
And get all the information that he had already written on it. And then you have people who have spent their life studying his work, you would hope would be able to extrapolate on what he's already created.
Have them basically do by committee, and you get bullet points. You pay them for that, and then you let the writer do their fucking job.
Yep.
But you can't.
So this whole new Lord of the Rings, you could have done, and you would have had all this inclusivity that you're looking for, if you would have taken that, and then created a series focusing more on the eastern aspect of Middle-earth.
Well, you also could have...
a group from the west traveling east.
And that would have been... the right thing to do would have been following the two fucking wizards who went to the east.
Boom.
Done. There's nothing more. You want to make little tie-ins to the original the original, what we know cinematically is the original Lord of the Rings fucking trilogy. You then do a couple hobbits, a couple men, a couple elves, and a couple dwarves. They're all headed out there, not
you could take the idea that he
together.
had established with the two wizards and just kind of grow it a little bit, which happens constantly.
And you could, and this is what they're missing is this spawned D&D.
Yeah.
So you could have literally just married that with the two, and there you go. You have a brand new show that makes sense. Because what they did is, and I'm not watching.
You're talking about D&D the movie with
no.
One of the, which Wayne's brothers was that? Wayne's brother was that? Sean? Marlon?
Yeah, Sean. No.
Marlon.
Yeah, Marlon. But no, there's another D&D movie coming out.
It wasn't Jeremy Irons. Who was the bad guy?
Yeah, it was Jeremy Irons.
Was it Jeremy Irons? Yeah.
He used the money from that to help either pay off his house or buy another house. That's what he said.
Really?
Yeah, it was
Nice.
horrible. It was a
It was
shit
a
movie.
terrible movie. I've seen it like 3 times.
Yeah, it was garbage. But
I think I've seen it
you
once,
take
twice,
with
yeah.
the new show, you take a more D&D angle where you have a sub group of people who play D&D who know fucking Lord of the Rings. They're gonna watch it. You're gonna have people who don't know D&D that will be drawn in by the mechanics of how D&D works, and you can get an original story with fucking a name that's very recognizable, and you run off and you do that show, which you give it, a good 4-5 seasons at most, and then you end it. And then, because what they're trying to do with the show that they're currently doing is kind of condensing what happened in the Silmarillion. It's like, bro, you're trying to condense like 5,000 years worth of history into what the fuck are you doing? You might as well just do this. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna give you a history of Middle Earth, and by doing that, the actors are gonna change. Galadriel is not. So you see her unwaning beauty, her unwaning age. You see that with all the
and that
elves.
could really
And and it keeps the
intensify
cost down
the
on
feeling
men.
of that too,
Yes.
though, of like realizing
how long they live.
Yes. Yeah.
And that's where it's all like this, and this is where I'm all like, this is simple fucking
If
shit.
we could come up with this shit,
and I'm not a paid writer. Hey, if one of you motherfuckers are watching,
just don't listen to us talk.
I'll do it. I can be an idea man. I can fucking lay it out. We could sit there and I can help you
storyboard it,
outline
yeah.
and bullet point. And that's how a writer's room is supposed to work. We're all supposed to sit there and knock shit out. But when you have a bunch of people who are essentially, CW writers, that's when you get the problem where we're encountering now. Piss poor writing, piss poor fucking thinking, in the long term, and just in the short term, how you're trying to tell a specific story. And to make, can Galadriel be a warrior? Yes. Was she? Kind of not really. She was something that's a little bit more, I don't know, intelligent when you're a fucking leader. She uses her brain. That's like literally on oversimplified.
She's more of a tactician than a
oversimplified
fucking...
history and strategist and politician. They just went over Eleanor of Aquitaine. Go look her up. She was queen. A dowager queen is what they called her, because some politics bullshit. Divorced and then like remarried, and it was, or I don't like you, bitch, but you are daughter to a nigga that had the most fertile lands in all of Britain, circa like 12 or 1300s. She's a very important piece. She controls those lands. She controls the power. So, King Henry the number, he was all like, I can't get rid of this bitch, otherwise I'm gonna lose the land. I think 8th. No, not 8th. 5th. Or 3rd. One of the numbers. And he was like, I can't get rid of her, so the only thing I could really do is like pull some bull and kind of be like, bitch, go over there and stay in the fucking room and don't really do nothing. And then they got their marriage annulled, but the kids were still seen as the heirs. It was a mistake getting married because, fucking church and shit.
Yeah.
And, all this bull. I don't want to get into it. Look it up. She was good. It's 4 parts. Yeah, there's 4 parts to it. Look it up. It's good. It's full of intrigue. And that's not necessarily what is in the Silmarillion. It's more a history of what went on in Middle-earth, which is bad, full of fucking violence. And if you're going to do a show where it's slightly, I don't want to say woke, but it comes from a different angle. The female is the warrior. The dude is lightweight, I don't want to say damsel, because he's not a damsel. He's just, I'm not a fighter. I'm more of a talker, and, we're in a caste system. The only time I'm really going to be able to fight is when it's like, oh shit, there's an army. Here goes some armor. Here goes your pike. Here goes your axe. Let's go. There is training associated with that, but not like a swordsman.
Yeah.
That's knight level shit. And the female elf, which is why she was the warrior, and her dad was some type of nobleman, maybe a king, I'm not sure. We'll say master of the land. And homeboy was like, I want to marry your daughter.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, I want to marry your daughter. And this elf's like, this motherfucking muggle. Listen, bitch. You okay? I got an idea. You want to marry? You want to marry? You want to marry my idea? You want to marry my idea? Look, all right. Look, I'm sorry.
Look, hire me to write this.
Freudian slip. I didn't mean that. Look, go kill a giant. Act 7, and I'll let you marry my daughter. And homeboy's all like, I love your daughter so much. Accepted, motherfucker. And then he walked out and started crying because he's like, I'm fucking killing these motherfuckers. And then he's like, all right, fuck it. I'm just gonna go. And, it's honorable dying in the attempt. He's making her way.
He's making her way.
Yeah. You heard me. He's making her way outside the motherfucking castle. And he's marching towards his objective. And homegirl goes to her dad like, hey, what's up? Where's this nigga at? I know he came when he spoke to you. He's like, oh, yeah, nah. No,
About that.
No, he didn't. Oh, and he said, fuck you. I'm out of here. I met a goat. And she's all like, lying ass nigga. Hey, I'll kill you. Where did my dad send him? Oh, blah, 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 blah. So she was all like, all right, well, he didn't say I couldn't help. So I'm going to go and help. And them two went off, and she's like, come on, let's go kill this nigga so we can get married. That's a fucking fantastic story. Like, why would you not do that? That's great. There's comedy built in. There's obviously going to be action. She's a fucking elf.
A fucking elf.
Fucking elf. So she could do some cool shit. She's bad with a bow. You don't even have to have, choreographed fighting. Because I love females, but unless you actually have done HEMA, played sports, lifted weights,
I would
most
think,
of you
like,
chicks
you would
are
think
super
they would
uncoordinated, and it doesn't look right when you fight. It takes me out of it.
There's some
annoying.
dudes too, though. Like,
oh yeah.
So that statement isn't solely for females.
That's why it was cool when Bran of Tarth and Arya Stark did all their shit. My man, that's badass. I fucking love that. And
like, hey, if you're an actor and you're gonna fucking
a thespian, professional pretender. That's basically what you get paid to do. You fucking pretend. That's what you do. When we were paintballing and you're just over there by yourself, is anybody around? I'm an army man.
Dude, I still
There's
can't.
nobody over there. Shut up.
I still remember going up there. Match hasn't even started yet. I'm sitting there getting ready. They're in the countdown.
Oh, yeah, and that
Pop! Fucking, it has. I just turn around. My bad. Fuck, like 12-year-old kid. It's like.
Could you imagine if that was a real gun?
Yeah. Oh.
It'd be like, oh, you got fucking Starship Troopered.
Yeah. They actually got married.
Yeah, they did.
That's hilarious.
Cool, yeah.
Fucking, but yeah, that was. Match doesn't even start and I'm already hit. It's just like square in the back of my head.
Hella
Like dead
close
center.
too, like probably
Dude, it's like
within
15
10 feet.
15 feet, yeah.
Yeah, damn.
And just turn around and he just goes, my bad.
And it's a little kid too, so you're like,
couldn't have been more than fucking
I wanna
10 to 12.
beat
Like
your
max.
little ass.
Like 10 to 12 max. And it's like, we're
You gotta just
high
eat
school aged, probably like 15, 16.
it. Like, God, I want to punch
Yeah.
your little face. Get out of here.
I need to go back up and do that. My mom sent me something from up by Ukiah. They got a sick ass setup.
Ooh. I want that. They got a sniper one, and you just pull back. Fuck!
Ooh.
Yeah. I was like, I want that.
I want that.
I like that. Fucking The Simpsons used to be great.
They used to be fucking amazing.
So did Family Guy.
Yeah.
So did Futurama. Futurama was the best.
Futurama
you
was pretty
could
fucking
not
awesome.
beat.
Dude, Matt Groening had a nice
Futurama.
little run though between Simpsons and Futurama.
Oh, you know who canceled Futurama? Kathleen Kennedy.
That stupid bitch.
Yeah, she's not good at her job. This is why.
Why?
This is why you gotta
Why?
get rid
That
of
was
nepotism.
one of the.
That's why you gotta get rid of nepotism.
That was nepotism. The show had been running for a decade.
Futurama? No, she canceled it its first run.
Oh, before they fucking.
She initially canceled Futurama and Family Guy. Don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. Talking like 20 to 30% right.
I don't even know where to look for that, but
She
let's see.
do Kathleen Kennedy years as Fox executive. That should bring it up. But yeah, she's not good. She's not good at her job. She's during the Kenobi show. It was supposed to be Luke that Kenobi was running around with. She insisted that it be Leia. That doesn't make any sense. Again, pay attention to the shit that you bought. That's why motherfuckers, you want to buy shit that nerds fucking consumed, spent a lot of their money on, then you buy it, completely disrespect them, and then be like, what the fuck? What the fuck, you losers? You're racist, you're sexist. It's like, no. We already have people that fill those roles. You just don't know that because you didn't try and do any fucking research. You know, Patrick Stewart, you're not a writer. You're not really a creative person outside of, breathing life into words that were written and understanding, how a story is supposed to go. And your role as an actor, you're not a writer, you're not an idea person when it comes to, the overall story. So, your ideas need to just be put the fuck aside because they're not good. The whole Picard series was garbage. Anything that has to do with the new timeline, I don't like. It's dumb. Why would you go into a whole new timeline when we just left the Dominion War? Which, I gotta be honest, was a little fucking stupid. Because why would Starfleet, who knows that they're stretched thin... Oh, you know what? Let's open up that wormhole to a whole new motherfucking quadrant of the galaxy. We don't know who's on the other end and we're all at war over here. Let's go over there and start some shit with them. It's empty. Oh, do you know that? Nah, not really, but I'm pretty sure it's empty. How do you know that? Because I went there like 20 minutes ago.
I don't know. I'm not getting anything.
This is all like, was it empty? Well, it's space, so yeah. It's like, oh, okay, and then you go over there, and then, the people show up. Hey, homeboy, what you doing up in my shit? Get out of here. Oh, my bad. You're not moving. Oh, yeah, my bad. Bro, you're steadily taking my shit. Oh, yeah, my bad, bro. Just be cool. This is my space now. Like, what are you, a fucking Texan? Then you get, like... If you're gonna do anything, redo Deep Space Nine. Call Avery back, and redo it. Because it was kind of dumb. And get rid of the whole... I hated... The part that got on my nerves the most was us moving away from religion and being intelligent and going beyond that, kind of. Because, just really, if you're religious, please look up world history and everything
Yeah.
becomes blatantly obvious what's going on. You can be spiritual. There's, nobody knows what goes on after you die, especially
And those are
motherfuckers that
those
existed
people that
thousands
say
of years
they
ago.
do.
They're full of
They're
shit.
full of shit. They're just.
I could lie to you too. I've been to Mars, bro. Hey, God owes me $20, bro.
I got a fucking summer home on Mars.
See, shit. I've been to Alpha Centauri, motherfucker.
Quaid.
When
Open
Beetlejuice
your
dimmed,
eyes,
because
Quaid.
I farted and just put a whole bunch of gas out there and it fucking it obscured the light.
Cosmic dust.
Yeah, farted that cosmic dust. It's almost like cosmic coke, but different, because it smells. No, but it's fucking annoying. I just want to see. I can't watch movies anymore. It's just the writing takes me out of it. It's like, what? Did you even? Is this a rough draft? Did you fucking really just run with the first draft?
It feels like
that's
they
Marvel
run with
movies.
Yeah,
I
it feels
can't-
like they run with the first draft.
Seriously, watch that Mahler video on the fuck is it? That new Doctor Strange one with Wanda. Homegirl was told. Sexy Olsen was told. Fucking, you're gonna turn.
Elizabeth.
There we go. You're gonna turn heel, bad guy, villain, heavy in, 3 or 4 movies down the line. She's like, oh, okay, and she's trying to get in that mind space. Let me fucking try, and they're all like, all right, bitch, you doing it now. Wait, now? Like, right now? And then she looks behind her like, bro, I can't go from 1 to fucking 100. That's not gonna look right. It's like, what are you doing? You're redoing.
And that's someone that
the
grew up
Mad
around
Queen.
the industry.
Yeah,
Like,
she's like, that shit don't. And then if you
just
see
because
her
she
performance-
wasn't acting fucking 30 years ago, she grew up watching her sisters.
And if you look, them bitches ain't no slouch when it comes to, acting. Or, I mean, they were pretty involved when they were children.
Yeah.
They were pretty involved. And little did we know that. I can make this joke because I was younger than them before they turned 18. We should have been looking at Elizabeth. We didn't see no pictures of her. Remember the countdown? That shit was kind of creepy. I remember being, because they're like, what, 4 years older than us? 5 years older
No, I don't
than
think
us?
they're even that much older. I think they're like 3.
They're slightly older than
I
us.
think they're like 2 or 3 years older than us.
And it was like, bro, that's kind of creepy to have grown ass men be like the countdown to
Yeah.
when these little girls turned 18.
They're a year older, a year and a half.
Oh wow! So how old is Elizabeth? I do massage, just FYI. No,
She
yeah,
is
that's not creepy.
Not even a month younger than you.
Oh whoa, that's cool. She's good at what she does.
She literally grew up watching her sisters in the industry then.
Yeah, she's
She's
right there.
She's just a couple years younger than them. So she wasn't quite born yet when Full House started, but she was there at the height.
Yeah, she was definitely
She would have been
there.
young, but she was there.
Shit, if you look at her, she probably.
Oh wait, no, she's a year younger than you. I'm sorry.
Ah,
She's like a year and 3 weeks.
for whatever reason, I always put them a lot older. Yeah, she's hot.
So it's, well, I mean, the reason you put them a lot older too, though, is you watch them grow up.
I did.
So, and it's like, as kids, we don't correlate necessarily that this was just filmed a few months ago.
You know what's
So
so
they're,
funny?
you know what I mean? Like,
You said that, and for whatever reason, it sparked a memory of when Uncle Jesse and fucking the hell's her name? I only know them by Michelle. Were locked in the fucking body shop on her birthday. Homegirl was going through it. She's like, "Fuck,
damn, this
man."
motherfucker just went deep on that memory too.
It just fucking popped up when you said that. Memory's fucking weird.
Or fucking the hell's the other uncle?
I was about to say Bobby and then Dylan. Fucking Uncle Joey,
Joey.
Uncle.
That's it, Jesse and Joey, and then you had Danny Tanner,
and then Danny, yeah, and then what was
Rebecca,
What was Aladdin's name?
Aladdin.
Yeah, the boyfriend's Aladdin.
Oh, I got you.
The hell was it? Jason? No, it
No.
wasn't Jason. It was
Damn, you're gonna make me fucking go
Jimmy?
on and pull it up.
Jamie.
Fuck.
Fuck, I forgot his name. But I was like, oh, that's Aladdin. Fucking A, it's Prince Ali, Ali Abi, Ali Ababa, or whatever. All I remember is what's his name when Jafar sings Prince Ali turned out to be nothing but hogwash. That shit sticks with me all the time. When Ava has a tough time getting to sleep, I'll hold her and I start rocking, and I tell her the story of Aladdin.
That's awesome.
Sing the song, I'll have her sleep. I'm like, alright.
Steve.
Steve, and fucking the middle sister, fucking, she got a nice rack.
I think they're fake. She went on it.
Yeah, I don't care. She got a nice
went
rack.
through
Hey,
it.
she's a real chick though.
She went through
She's
it.
awesome. She's an addiction.
Yeah, because she went through it. She was addicted to meth, I think.
Oh no, you listen to her fucking backstory, you're like, ooh yeah.
I remember seeing something on, I don't know, like 60 Minutes or something. You know, one of those shows, like news shows, but it wasn't the news. Fuck, when we were, I don't know if it was high school or just after. Like, so you know, it's been more than 10 years ago. Before Fuller House was ever thought of. Well, I don't know if it was ever thought of. Before it was ever out there. And they were talking about that, like how an ex of hers got her hooked on meth and all this shit, and it's just like,
cocaine's a hell of a drug.
fuck, like she went through
Yeah,
it, so
she-
good
she
for
went
her.
through it, yeah.
Like, you know,
I took my cap.
I didn't really watch Fuller House that much. I heard that it wasn't spectacularly all that good.
Just the writing. It comes down to the writing.
but-
And Candace is a little, you know, she went a little too hallmarky,
Yeah,
Christian, super Christian acting.
isn't she married to a hockey player or some shit
I
like
don't know
that?
who she's
That I
married to.
think
She's hot too, though.
I think she's married to a hockey player that Uncle Joey introduced her to, Dave Coulier.
Wait, so was she of age?
Yes.
Because, we all know. You ought to know. What the hell's her name?
Alanis Morissette? Yeah, Dave Coulier.
He was fucking with a child. God damn it, Dave. Why?
Is that what happened?
Yeah, she was young. She was underage.
Was she?
She was like, she was underage. I remember that. Number one, not cool. Don't do that. You make bad end. Yeah. It's not cool. Like, and if it's true what Chris D'Elia was doing, like, come on, bro. What you motherfuckers doing? Go pick up a groupie. What the fuck? Or just let it be known. Hop on Tinder. Have your face on there. Hey, I'm just looking for a pincushion. That's all you gotta do. One of them will be like, hello. And then you just be like, alright. Gotta approach shit like a fucking NBA player. Or hire one of your buddies.
I don't know. She was of age, dude.
Was she of age?
She was. Maybe. Now I'm doing the math.
When was she born? 86?
No. That was the Olsen twins. Alanis Morissette was
Oh.
born in 74.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, she was of age then. She must have been. Because, yeah.
But he's the one that allegedly
Alright, my bad, dude.
was the
I misheard.
inspiration
I
for You Oughta
apologize.
Know, which is what you
okay.
referenced.
Oh, okay. Well, what the fuck? I remember hearing something about he was fucking with her when she was underage or
I mean,
something.
it's
Then
possible.
that rumor was probably wrong then.
Because
That-
it said
or
they
that
got
may-
together in the early 90s, which would have been, she would have turned 18 in 92. So that's, I mean, it's possible. But there's nothing explicit in here that says like when they were together. Also, I was just looking at Wikipedia and I didn't really do a deep dive.
You know what? I think I'm getting him confused with Jerry Seinfeld. Jerry Seinfeld dated an 18-year-old who was in high school. This nigga went and picked her up from high school. I would have told Jerry, just like this, I don't give a fuck who you are, how much money you got. I will fucking...
Bro,
I
Like,
cannot
that
say
is-
it on YouTube, but you will no
We,
longer.
you,
motherfucker. If you watched Kung Fu, what was it?
Kung Fu
Hustle. Wee you. That bitch is the one move. I love how that nigga was walking hella far away, and you can still hear her in the background. Go watch that movie.
Oh,
It is
success.
delightfully stupid.
We have gotten past the 32-minute mark
Oh.
on the audio recording.
Huzzah! The touchdown is good. Fucking I. Don't you wish sometimes you could go back in time with your cell phone and be like, hey bruh, you ever seen a clean vagina?
That ain't where I thought that was going at all.
Hey chick, you want to see what a clean human looks like? I'm like, oh man, no, you can keep your clothes on though. I'm cool off that. I don't need to smell that cheese. That would be fucking
Oh
hilarious.
man, that's I was not expecting the going back in time with the cell phone thing to go right there. That was fucking
1
hilarious.
shilling, 10-second look. Nigga, I'm about to make hella bread. Oh shit, that would be hilarious. Cause you could go back to like what? Oh, how far back could we go and make some money and still converse with these motherfuckers? That would be a great movie. Great movie.
If they made that Black Knight.
I know. They need to. Hey man, that movie was great.
Bro, the fact that you know exactly where I was
I
going
know
with
exactly where
that.
you're going. I love when he goes, hold up. I got this. Ha! And he hits the lighter, and they're like, we have fire. He's like, oh shit.
And then he busts out the fucking the song and dance.
Oh yeah.
Boom, 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 boom.
And they were like, I like
Boom,
that. That's
boom,
some
boom.
good shit. Now that's one they should remake with Kevin Hart and Dave Chappelle.
Ooh.
You know
Dave
what
Chappelle should be the knight that he found at the fucking river or the lake.
Oh yeah,
The
that would be
drums.
great. That would be great. Hella doesn't match. He's in England. He's just some Moorish dude. Just like, what's up, nigga? Like,
I mean, he did play a Moor in Robin Hood Men with Tights.
I'd like to see another Mel Brooks movie. God damn it.
Before you go, Mel, give me Robin Hood Men in Tights 2.
I mean-
With Carrie Hughes as Robin Hood, as he looks right now.
I mean, he still looks good. Still looks real good. Who
With
else
Val
was in that
Kilmer.
one? No,
Dude,
he's fucked up.
like, is that what it
Too
was?
much cigarettes.
Bro, like, fucking, I saw a video of, like, celebrities, like, now, like, what they looked like when they were younger and now.
Nower, yeah. Nower. Not
And it's
now,
like they
but
showed his,
now
it's like-
were.
He was a good looking dude in his prime, and then it's like, you look at him,
Look at
like,
him now, and it's
and
like,
now it's
holy
like-
hell.
whoo, he took,
It was bad. He took a bad health turn.
yeah, like,
real bad.
really bad.
Real bad. I mean, if you're gonna have problems with your throat, you're gonna want to go the Michael Douglas way. Cunnilingus is the best way to get throat cancer. If you gotta pick one, I mean, Munchin Rugs, good rug, quality rug.
Not
no
that 10th
discount.
century rug.
None of that motherfucking train track rug. You don't want none of that shit. That is, whoo, you are among friends when you fuck with that. It's an
Twice
inside
half that.
joke. So, oh god, I don't,
Don't
even
even-
know
don't
I
even
can't
bother. Don't even
look it
bother.
up.
Yeah,
Look it-
don't
look
even
it-
bother.
Look it up. It is. God, it's a treat. You should look it up.
You did a great
Don't
job
look
of
up
selling
video.
that.
Don't look up video.
Don't look up video.
But look up the definition because it will scar you. It's good stuff. And it was very funny for us when we were in high school to figure out what that was. That disgusting crap.
And then we found out what it was and started saying, "You're among friends."
Yep. God, that shit's disgusting. But for real, Michael Douglas, you're a boss for that. Homeboy really got, well, he claims to, I mean, it is pretty acidic. So, I mean, we haven't done the research.
The long-term
Hey,
effects.
you want to take a bullet for science? It's like, all right, what do I gotta do? Come here. You see
Death
her?
by snoo snoo.
No, they wouldn't want you to die. They just want to see if you would die. Could he possibly get this? It's like, could possibly the cure for the disease be, or no, could the cause also be the cure? Michael Douglas is all like, I need more. Let's find out. No, but that is pretty cool. And I wonder if that helped fight back Catherine Zeta-Jones's bipolarness.
Mm.
Or did he just attack her during the more volatile times? Are Welsh women, like, are they spicy?
I have no idea.
I know Irish are.
Irish Sar?
Yeah. After I said that, I was like, that came out weird. Irish are.
No, the Irish Czar.
The Irish Czar. I heard there's a rapper named Czarface, and what made me laugh is the fact that Czar means emperor, so it's like Emperor Face. What the fuck? What's your name? Bro, my name's Emperor Face. What the fuck you say? Emperor Face. I get what the
Yeah,
pun
but
is,
Czar face, like,
That's funnier.
flows smoother.
All right. Okay. Oh shit! One of Putin's right-hand peoples got thrown off a boat. That nigga dead.
He did.
So it's probably starting in Russia, and I think they're pretty much.
I'm actually surprised it took that long for it to start.
Dude, they pushed hard.
Because when they went into Ukraine, there was a huge population. Like, the whole younger population was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" You know, you had some of those people that are right of that age that were like, Putin.
Yeah, and then you go,
and
and
that's
then you
exact
find
sound
out,
that they
oh.
are. They're that version in Russia.
Yeah.
But there was that old lady they arrested for protesting.
Yeah, there's a bunch of motherfuckers.
Wasn't
that
she
were
like a
at
Gulag
Stalingrad.
survivor or something? Yeah, or Stalingrad survivor.
She
That's
was
what it
one
was.
of them, and she was all like, "Bro, trust me, I know commie bullshit when I see, hear, and experience commie bullshit. This is commie bullshit, dude." And what's funny is everybody's like, "Oh, we're gonna go to war with Russia." It's like, first off, if we go to war with Russia and with China, it's gonna be over a lot sooner than you think. And if you just take nukes out of it, China can have all the hypersonic, anti-ship missiles they want. We have pretty good deterrence. Not to mention, we have this really cool bomber called the B-2 bomber, and motherfuckers can't see it. So you're gonna be bombed.
It shows up smaller than a fucking bird.
Yeah, you're gonna be screwed. Not to mention, as they're doing that, if it's a full-scale thing, we are the first nation to do what's known as a wild weasel mission, and that's me and Anthony going in to enemy airspace specifically to ping and get pinged by their radar, and then I fire I forget the name of the missile, but I fire an anti-radiation missile that goes out. Actually, it's not anti-radiation. It is a radiation homing missile that, your tower's kicking out the signal. This thing's like, hey!
There it is.
What's up, motherfucker? And the cool thing about this missile, it's a loiter.
Really?
Yeah, so you fire it. I go in there and I'm out of missiles. I just start pinging shit left and right, and then you're just over there, ha 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 ha, and it just goes. And then I fly out, and then it's all like, oh, there it goes. And then they'll cut off, and then I'll come back again, or whatever. It kind of sees that, and it's all like, oh shit. And then it goes right toward the radar, and it blows it up. So you're screwed. We have more planes than anybody. We have more aircraft carriers than
We
anybody.
have super carriers.
Yeah. And then knows what deal.
Look at it. Look, just take a second. Look up on your phone the comparison in size of a super carrier to the average carrier. Our carrier, which are still some of the biggest ones, the super carrier next to that, it is absurd.
And super carriers goes the United States with like 16, Britain with like 8 or 12, and Australia with like 4, and then France is all like U.S., Britain, go hit that. If they need that done. They usually don't. Because
when you got Japan over there with all their shit.
Oh, and they're literally, they're starting to vote. I mean, we don't even have a vote in it anymore. We're like, hey, nigga, you need to protect yourself. You know, and they're over there like, all right, 2 new ships, 4 new ships, fucking 5 more ships. You know what? A new aircraft carrier. China's making 2, we're gonna make 1 too. The only difference is when we make ours, it's in concert with the United States. So our shit not only has our top tech, it has their top tech.
Yep.
So you are going to get fucked. And last time I checked, the Japanese ain't no punks when it comes to military warfare. So you do not.
The U.S.
wanna
can
piss
speak
them
to that
off. Ooh, yeah.
firsthand.
Oh yeah, they are no punks when it comes to fighting. You do not want to, and they naturally, historically hate the Chinese.
Oh,
and
it is, and it's been a while since they fought each other. It's been festering.
We think we know hate. No, we don't know hate. Them, like,
hey, any of you out there that feel you've been hated on, whether you're a minority or not, it's nothing compared to the just seething disdain that the Japanese have for the Chinese, and vice versa.
And I kind of feel bad because right now most Chinese people are like, "Fuck, I'm hungry, I'm starving, help me!" And the fucking Chinese military, because it's not their government, it's the military. I can't even say that. It's the party and then the party's military. That's really what it is.
Yeah.
That's why Taiwan, you should totally just start sowing, distrust and shit. Tell Chinese people, take back your country. Our country. My country. Taiwan, number 1.
Not Chinese Taipei.
No, yeah.
Taiwan.
China. Real China. That's what we need to start saying. Real China. Real China.
Oh,
I don't like saying.
Pissed them off so much. Oh my god.
If I became a government official, that would be the first fucking thing I said.
I'm gonna go to
the first people. They're like, "Why are you're not big enough to call Taiwan? Shut up."
Fucking supervisor at some small town.
I did like when Trump did that. I was like, that was cool. You probably did it out of ignorance, but
yeah,
I still think I like it. He's just like, "Hey, what's up? What's going down?" Taiwan's like, "Oh shit, the United States just called us."
Yeah, and it probably really was just out of ignorance. He pulled out the old phone number from fucking,
Nah, he's just returning calls. Homeboy likes being congratulated. Like, legit.
That's true.
Hey, I did it. I don't do the Trump. I don't do retard well. I mean, I do, but I do my own brand. It's a stylistic choice. But
he's just saying that because it comes natural.
Yeah. My style. Hard to replicate. Can never be duplicated. Or what'd she say? Beverly, during one of the Star Trek episodes, it was hella funny because she was like damn near rapping. I was like, all right. Fucking redhead going down. Oh man, if you want to watch a really, really, really awesome episode of Star Trek, look up Sub Rosa. That's the episode where Picard gets hit by that fucking ray from the cum ghost. Oh. Fucking love that episode. People are like, it's the worst episode of Star Trek. I'm like, dude, first off, how can you fight a ghost that hits you with an energy beam that makes you nut so hard you fly back like 4 fucking feet?
Scary movie style.
And you just knock the fuck out. Picard just knocked the fuck out. And Beverly was over there like, oh, shit. I gotta get away from this motherfucking ghost. And it starts off, she's walking, like you get your first hints of something's up because she's reading her like 110-year-old grandma's diary. She's like, damn, this diary is steamy. Bitch, are you reading your grandma's words about masturbating and meeting some 30-year-old dude getting just dug the fuck out? And you're just like, oh shit, Grandma, I'm gonna read this tonight. Like, you knew her. You fucking knew her. You met her. You have seen this woman. She has helped you do shit in life. You helped move her there. And you're just going to be like, oh, shit, I'm about to flick my bean to this later. And then you meet your homegirl. You guys are walking down the corridor. This is what I love about Star Trek. It's so fucking forward. You're just like, yeah, so I totally masturbated to my grandma's diary last night. And then when they disembark after their little ambo jitsu thing, mind you, they're wearing fucking robes that are hella low cut, and they're doing like, it's the 80s, so it's like jazzercising. They got the leotards on and shit.
With the fucking leg warmers and shit.
They got leg warmers with a fucking onesie. You gotta love the 80s, man. Actually,
and the fact that they carried that over into that, it's like you're on a spaceship.
Nigga, we're like 400, 500 years removed, and you motherfuckers are running around looking ridiculous as shit.
Ridiculous.
And when they're disembarking, she was like, Troy goes, her homegirls, she's like, hey, are you gonna read another chapter tonight? She goes, yeah. And she goes, maybe two. And she's like, God damn it. She goddamn grandma, man. What the fuck are you doing? That shit's disgusting as fuck.
But you remember the whole goddamn thing.
Hell yeah. Could you imagine being friends with a cum ghost? He'd just be like, hey, I need some free shit, bro. Go and hook him up. And it's like, why is this motherfucker always running around with this goddamn candle? This thing is like Edgar Allan Poe and shit. You gotta watch it. It is a fantastic episode. She's legit just getting turned out by this motherfucking cum ghost who just starts murdering people. Oh, nah. Can't take me away from my women. I love the Howard women. Oh, man, that was some good shit. It's a great episode. You should watch it. It is the best.
The best?
It's fucking retarded. I love it. It really is. You gotta fucking love that episode. I do. A lot of people hate it. I'm like, dude, that's fucking gold. That is old school Star Trek to the max. Just like that doesn't make any sense. Shut your fucking...
Print it.
You know what? Hit him. Yep, he's done. The fuck just happened? Oh, nigga! The implications of that, if she's a gusher, some motherfucker just be like, oh shit, she just pissed herself. Or one of those, you know, exaggerated ones where she's just fucking legs hella quivering. She's like, what the fuck is going on with that lady? Oh shit, she's seasoned. It's like, no, she's trying to get away from a cum ghost. That's what happens. You try to get away, it just makes you nut even harder. It's literally what happened in the episode. It's literally what the fuck was going on. You're like, dude, how the fuck has this not been a porn parody? It's fucking made for it.
It's almost not even a parody at that point.
The chick
it's just as if they would have put it on HBO instead of fucking, network TV.
Yeah. It's like what is it? Emmanuel?
Yeah.
I was about to say Evangeline Lilly, and it's all like, no, that's an actress. Because The Hobbit was on somewhere. Her pretty ass face popped up.
It was on like TNT or something like that recently.
Oh, she got played too. Because, she's modest, which I like. And, I like slutty too. I like both.
Yeah,
and
I was going to say, you don't have a standard as far as that goes.
I do. Clean. Clean's a pretty good fucking standard if you ask me. And not like, fucking morbidly obese.
You don't like T-Rex?
No. Oh, no.
That just
Blue
clicked.
42.
The Orgasma Ray is essentially the cum ghost.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it. I wonder if they are Star Trek motherfucking fans. So
Matt and Trey, yeah.
I'm wondering if they did get it from there.
I wonder if they did.
Oh god, you gotta watch that episode. That episode was fucking gold, dude. Gold.
That's fucking hilarious.
I love gold.
A smoking a pancake.
He's another one. He needs to
Blintz.
come out. And who should be in it? Not Beyonce. That was a horrible fucking choice. Who's
Don't disrespect the queen like that.
queen of what? Queen of no fucking range.
Yeah, and like
This is the one thing I hate about modern music. It's no longer. Let's look back to the '60s, the '70s. Let's go back to the '50s. You know, there was a plethora of different people. Look at
a plethora. Do you even know what a plethora is?
it's like a palette, but different. Fucking and you had a bunch of people that usually they were good for one, maybe two songs, and then they disappear. The current model is don't let them do their own shit. We're gonna steal your song, and we're gonna rework it so it works for her.
Yeah.
And we're gonna give you a small cut of it. The producer's gonna get most of it. That's what happened to Lady Gaga. They were all like, you know, this bitch is weird, and we're just gonna put her over there. She's ugly, and it's all like, no, she's
Why?
not.
Because she looks like a normal woman.
When you look at her, it's all like there's literally nothing wrong with her. When I first seen her, I was like, what's wrong with her? She dresses a little weird, but she's taking the Madonna route, just not going super slutty. You know, Madonna went uber whorish. You know, God, have you seen Madonna?
Dude,
Man, I mean, I'd still fuck her, but man,
like the surgery.
stop.
Just
All you older female celebrities
age gracefully.
I want
like,
to
and I
see
get
you,
that there's different standards for men and women just in the public's eye,
but
age
that's
gracefully.
going away.
Many,
That's going away.
It really is,
I would
there's
love
numerous.
to spend some time with Susan Sarandon.
There's numerous female celebrities that have aged gracefully in recent years. Julie Andrews.
Oh yeah. Who's another one? Joan Rivers. Nah, Joan Rivers was awesome, but you see, you took it to that extent. You know,
Betty
Joan
White.
was awesome. Yeah, Betty White. You know who's cool? Lucille Ball.
Yeah.
Oh, if
she
you
was
have
a fucking.
Sirius or XM,
She was badass.
dude, she was podcasting.
Really?
Yeah, she would do her little radio show. She'd show up. Hey, what's up, Ethel? You're on the set. She's literally, I'm not lying to you, she's on the fucking set.
She
had
was the
dinner
first
with
fucking
director.
podcaster.
Yeah, she legit. Dude, I love Lucy.
Dude.
Legit.
Like,
She's a
growing
fucking
up,
boss.
that was
was
my
my first
favorite
crush.
fucking show.
My first crush was Lucy.
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
I'm right there with you, yeah.
I got a thing for fucking pale redheads because of Lucy.
I don't even have a specific type, but
vagina.
yeah.
But you know, it's a cool thing.
But dude, that was my favorite fucking show growing up. Thanks to, True Nick at Night when they had all those. Dude, I would love watching I Love Lucy. I'm staying up late and watching I Love Lucy, like the Fight of Vita Vegemin.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, the Chocolate Factory.
The shit she would do. My favorite thing was, all right, and they could tell me what to do.
Yeah. Dude, like, she was
Shit out of spite,
slapstick,
bitch.
fucking, she was like,
Everything.
Like, every form of comedy she
Producer,
can nail, like, but I'm just talking, like,
comedy,
like,
yeah.
the comedic ability that she had, it was
She's
most,
very physical.
yeah, and most, it's like, you're gonna get some slapstick and a little bit of this, or, like, all that, like, her range comedically was and you're talking about a
great.
time, and when she was doing this, women didn't have the power that she wielded.
No, it was Desi could slap the shit out of her on set in front of everybody, and people be like, that bitch needs to listen. Like, legit, that's the time she grew up in. So for her to do that, and the funny thing
that
is,
type of shit did happen.
Women are
like Desi was a bit of a prick.
Yeah.
He was an alcoholic, wasn't he?
yeah. And
I mean, I'm not sure if that's like I may have just made that shit up, but
everyone was a fucking alcoholic.
Yeah,
back then.
that's kind of.
Well, let's keep it light. I'll keep it to 4 fingers of scotch.
At breakfast.
Fuck, nigga.
At breakfast.
Like, shit, you need to slow it the fuck down. And it's rock good. Like, God. You need to fucking A. Slow down, bro.
Need a little hair of the dog.
Right? Like, that's hair of the motherfucking Yeti, bro. You need to settle the fuck down. That shit ain't yak piss. That's straight Yeti piss. You need to, like, calm it down, dude.
But yeah, dude, she was like, and if anyone, like, I'm sure most of the people that follow us know us, so they probably grew up around the same time and have indulged in a little I Love Lucy. If you haven't, take a little time, go watch some I Love Lucy episodes, and beyond that, watch a couple of those and then really dive into the history of Lucille Ball. She was a fucking G. Like,
Hey.
dude, like he said, in a time where Desi could slap the shit out of her on stage, on set, surrounded by everyone, and everyone be like, "Ooh, damn, she fucked up."
Well, they'd be like, damn, well, fuck, if he wasn't a Latin, then, we'd let him do it. But since he's a Latin, someone go fuck him up.
But in all
essentially,
honesty, like,
that,
yeah.
you could get away with roughing your woman up a little bit.
And it was just part of the course. Hence, rule of thumb. Or
Yeah.
rule of thumb. Like, it's the same concept. But in that time, when women were supposed to be in the kitchen, when women were supposed to be at home taking care of the kids, like, that's what society's view was. When they should only open their mouth when they're spoken to. All the just go over all of it.
Or
This
they need
woman
to speak
was...
to a mic.
This woman was running a fucking empire.
Not only running an empire, she
Like,
was forging how film and TV were to be done for the next 100+ years. Legit, she pioneered, her and Desi pioneered the single and the multicam, stage, working in front of a live studio audience, doing certain shit, production.
Yeah.
And what people don't know is women, the format for screenwriting was done by Ma Jones, one of the first fucking sitcoms. She invented the sitcom. A woman invented the sitcom. Again, in a time when you weren't allowed, to do that. Women had just got the right to vote, 20 years ago?
Yeah, about 20 years prior, yeah.
So it's like, it's crazy.
Like,
Ooh, shit, I gotta get going.
But yeah, like, it's impressive. And it's like, I loved Lucy as a kid just for the sheer entertainment value. And then, obviously, I did have a crush on, that was one of my first crushes, was Lucy.
Whoa, you want to know what's funny? One of my other favorite shows was Happy Days.
Yep.
And Richie Cunningham gave birth to a chick that I really like to look at her ass. Bryce Dallas Howard. It's full circle. No, Laverne and Shirley were really good too.
That's another one. That was, I believe that was a spin-off of Happy Days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They came from that. It was very good. Squigs works for him, or used to. I think he died. He was he achieved his life dream of being a scout for the fucking Yankees. And
That's awesome.
And they said
He wasn't he
they said he was a good
play-by-play guy for League of Their Own?
Yeah. Yeah. He knows baseball.
Oh, yeah.
He knows The homeboy knows baseball. That's a show. A League of Their Own.
Yeah.
That was real good. You know what I need to catch up on is Glow.
I never started watching that.
Neither did I, but I think there's new.
Neither did I.
So I didn't watch it. It's well written. Nah, I did hear that it was pretty good.
I
And
did hear the same
if-
thing.
if-
That's the one with the
No, they were wrestlers.
It was the wrestlers.
Wrestlers, female wrestlers. But Allison Brie and that other chick, very nice. It's very nice. Very nice. But we got to get going. So look up Glow.
Look
if
up.
you're listening,
Go watch I Love Lucy.
if you're listening, Raj, look this shit up. When someone's not looking. Laura, don't listen to what I just said.
Go look up Lucille Ball. Like, do a deep dive into her. She needs to be more heralded for what she did.
They need to do a Hollywood Mount Rushmore, like put them up there, and
she better be,
definitely up there. I mean, it would be hard because there's a lot of people that deserve to be up there,
but what she did
her.
at the time she did it,
Yeah, there are
without a
very
doubt.
few. Her, like, fat guy, the hell's his name? The dick. Fat dude. Birds. North by Northwest. Hitchcock.
Yeah, Alfred Hitchcock. I was about to say Alec, and I'm like, that's not the right.
Alec
fucking
Baldwin
name.
Hitchcock. And another thing, Alec Baldwin. It's okay that you pulled the trigger it's not your fault. You were told by the two people who were technically above you to do it. We were practicing something. The people that need to be at fault are the morons who put live ammunition in a gun on fucking set. Who does that? That's dumb. They're liable.
And the person that was supposed to check it to make sure before handing it to you.
And then people are like, he should have known. He's
not
very vocal
about
not
yeah.
liking guns. So that means
He
when he
wouldn't
gets a
know
hold
the
of one,
difference. He wouldn't know the difference.
He's
He wouldn't
not
know the
gonna
weight
know.
difference. He wouldn't bother checking it. He's never gone through that. I do think that.
and what was the
I
trigger
think
pull on it?
Yeah, we don't know. I don't know what the weight was.
That's why I'm all like, dude, what the fuck? That's not on him. And now
Not to
that's
mention,
gonna weigh
like,
on him for the rest of his
I
fucking
do
life.
think that if you're gonna be in a film where you're handling firearms, you should have to go through firearm training.
Yes.
And I'm not
Indie,
necessarily saying
it was a small
Keanu
budget
level.
But you do need to know how to fucking work a gun.
Yeah.
Everybody, learn how to fucking work a gun. They're not toys.
No.
Which is why you need to know how to
Even if you're not a
operate one.
fan of them, learn how to operate it because you
Learn
never
how to
know.
unload it. What if something happens?
Yeah.
You need to. I hand you something. He hands you something. Someone hands you something. Fucking take it apart. You need to be able to, at the very least, there's no ammo in it. You know they can't.
But
they
you
can't
should learn
rearm.
how to use one, just because you never know what the fuck's gonna happen.
No.
You never know.
Oh shit. Yeah, but I gotta go.
All right, hey, later, y'all. We actually got a recording in.
Deuces. My headphones almost come off.